Hello friends, how are you? So today we will deal with the next topic of the chapter landforms, that are the valleys, and this lecture is for class 6th. So let us start. First of all, what is a valley? Valley may be defined as an elongated depression on the earth's surface, usually between the ranges of hills or mountains. Most valleys are formed by the moving ice and water erosion. This process may take millions of years. They extend through slopes, hills, and mountains, reaching down to a lake, river, or ocean. Where in the first map you can see the distribution of rift valleys and block mountains, and in the second picture you can see how the rift valleys are being formed, how valleys are being formed, and how rift valleys are being formed. So it's a tectonic activity in which two plates will move apart from each other, and they will create a rift, a crack on the Earth's crust. Slowly, that crack will widen up and it will form a rift valley, and it will give birth to a basin. Now, what is a basin? Basin is that area which is being drained by a river and its tributaries. And that area is known as a basin. Now, let us deal with rift valleys. The tectonic forces creates rift valley on the continent when a crustal plate is pulled from two different directions and crust thins. For example, in the first picture you can see the crust is being pulled into two different directions and the crust become thin. Parallel faults are created. Faults means rifts, cracks are created as the crusts are pulled apart and the central portion drops downwards, forming a rift. Since the tectonic activity constantly pulls the crust apart, the rift valley increases in size until it becomes a basin. I have told you what is a basin. The basin continues to drop downwards as the rift widens. Rift valleys can be found in areas that have faults in the Earth's crust with separation of landmasses has occurred. Rift valleys also occurred on the ocean floors as the mid-ocean ridges where the seafloor separates between the tectonic plates where two plates are joining each other. In the second picture you can see the central part where the cracks with the rift has been created and the faults have been created. There a plate has been dropped downward and it has created a rift. Because this tectonic activity is a continuous movement, so the plates are being pulled apart from each other, so this crack will widen and it will give birth to a basin. Now let us take the first rift valley, that is the Rhine Valley. It's a major rift which is about 350 kilometers long and on average 50 kilometers wide between Basel, which is in Switzerland in the south, and the cities like Frankfurt, Wiesbaden in Germany in north. Its southern section straddles mean to spread out, straddles the border between France and Germany. In the first picture on the map, you can see how this Rhine River or the Rhine Valley has formed a border between Germany and France. And in the second picture, you can see the Rhine Valley. Let us see the second Rift Valley, and it is in our India. It's the Narmada Valley. River Narmada creates a conventional border between South India and North India. That means River Narmada separates North India and South India. It creates a natural border between them. The river runs to the west for a span of 1,312 kilometers prior to flowing through the Gulf of Khambat into Arabian Sea. In the first picture, you can see the Narmada Basin, the area which is being drained by River Narmada and its tributaries to Madhya Pradesh, to Maharashtra, to Gujarat, and finally they fall into Gulf of Khambat and then to the Arabian Sea. The Narmada River is the only river in India which runs in a rift valley running west amid the Vindhya and the Satpura mountain ranges. In the second picture you can see the basin of our Narmada river, and on our right hand side there is Vindhya mountains, and on left hand side there is Satpura mountain range. The Narmada River Valley is a depressed block of land created due to the bending of the northern peninsula due to the formation of process of Himalayas. When Himalayas were being formed, then a bend is over there in our northern peninsula, and they have formed a block mountains over there. Satpura and our Vindhyas are over there, and because it's a constant movement of the tectonic plates, the cracks widen up and it will give birth to a basin, that is the Narmada Valley. Now the last valley, the Nile Valley. The word Nile comes from Greek word Nilos, which means river valley. The majestic Nile River flows north from headwater in Burundi to the Mediterranean Sea, a distance of 6,650 kilometers. This makes it longest river in the world. This Nile is formed by three principal streams, the Blue and Nile, and the Atbara, which flows from highlands of Ethiopia, and the White Nile, the head streams of which flows from the lakes of Victoria and Albert. In the first picture you can see from the Burundi, there are lakes like Victoria and Albert in Burundi, from where our White Nile will start. And then you can see Ethiopia, from where Blue Nile at the Barra will start. And then they will, both of them, the Blue Nile and the White Nile and the Tabara, meet at Sudan. The capital of Sudan is Khartoum, and the place is Khartoum where all these rivers meet each other. Then they streak towards north, then they cross Egypt, and finally they form a delta and falls into Mediterranean Sea. And in the second picture you can see the Rift Valley of Africa. With this we have finished our river valleys, our valleys, and in our next video we will deal with plateaus.